I apologize about the time change. I forgot I had to volunteer at this one's preschool today, which, as you can see, she's out, sunglasses and all. This live is important to me, and it's information that I want to get out there. Again, a subject I'm very passionate about, but there's not many subjects I'm not passionate about when it comes to this page and channel and everything that I try to get out there to you all. So today's video is about the substance that is in over 75% of our food at the grocery store and is 8 times more addictive than cocaine. Now, I just want you all to sit with that for a second. Would we ever willingly give our children cocaine? Absolutely not. It's illegal, and you would go to jail for being a terrible parent. But yet our children are eating this every single day. Okay, so most of you that commented were spot on, and if you're not aware already, sugar is, like I said, over 8 times more addictive than cocaine, and in pretty much all of our food. The number one thing I think that was so eye-opening to me when I found this out, hi Mary, thanks for watching, I really had to come to the realization that big business is not prioritizing our health and our children's health. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here, but the reality is they're out to line their pockets. They're out to make money. That's their business. They don't care about our health. It is not their number one priority. So in doing so, they're not dumb. We're hardwired to crave sugar. So they got smart, and they are putting it in everything. So please don't think that just because your child's not eating sugary donuts or, sugary cereal, that they're not consuming this too. It's in everything. And by everything, I mean baby food, I mean salad dressings, I mean ketchup, I mean bread. It's insane. Now, because we are becoming more conscientious consumers, they are getting even smarter, and they now have sugar hidden in over 60 different names. Like names that you would not even think would be sugar. Honestly, nothing has come, like dietaste, I think is some. Just Google it, look up the different names for sugar, you'll be blown away. Barley malt, high fructose corn syrup, I think most of us are familiar with that, but maltose, like all these names that, a normal average person would have no idea that it's actually sugar, and that's how they're able to hide it in these labels. Hi, Savannah. So again, it's not just the sweets. Let's not be fooled. They're putting it in everything. Now, you might be saying, and I get this a lot from parents, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was naive in believing this too. My kids do great in school. My kids have no problem focusing. My kids are running around, they're healthy, they're active, they're involved in sports. My kids are thin, they're not obese. Like, I don't have to worry about this. My kids have high metabolism, this isn't affecting them. What I want you to be aware of is that even though your child may look healthy now, if they continue down this path of the abundance of sugar that most children are getting on the standard American diet right now, it will have long-term effects. Hi, Kimberly. They actually have even coined a phrase for this. It's called TOFI. Thin on the outside, fat on the inside, because what's happening is this influx of fructose that our body is not able to break down is just lining our insides with visceral fat, and that is the extremely difficult fat to get rid of. So women, when we're talking about we cannot lose that last 5-10 pounds, it's normally fat that is under the skin, not in the skin, and it's lining our organs. It is causing like the top killers: type 2 diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver disease, honestly even cancer. Cancer feeds off of sugar. So keep that in mind. And I want to share also what the standard, the USDA recommends about 6 teaspoons, 6 grams. No, I'm sorry, 6 grams. That's a big difference. There's 4 grams per teaspoon. But they recommend 6 grams of sugar per day. The average adolescent between 2 and 18 are getting sometimes over 35 grams a day. If you add that up over their lifetime, ladies, like, this is serious. It is serious. So I want to share with you some statistics that I have been reading up on and that literally blew me away. So a study in 2010, I have it here so I don't mess it up, it showed that 1 in 3 children born in the year 2000 and forward will develop type 2 diabetes in their lifetime. I heard even a more shocking, now I don't know the validity of it or the credibility, so I'm just putting it out there, but that if we continue eating the way we are on our standard American diet, that almost every single person being born will get type 2 diabetes. Like, that is the severity of the situation. That is what our standard American diet is right now. We're at a point right now where our children's lifespans moving forward, this in all generations to date, we've always exceeded our parents' lifespan. It is now getting shorter, where our children's lifespan is actually going to be shorter than our own. Again, coming back to what it is we're eating and how it is shortening our lifespan. And then lastly, a study in 2016 found that 1 in 3 children will be overweight, with 1 in 5 being obese. Now that's crazy, because if you think about it, like I said, you don't even need to be overweight to have the effects of this sugar wreaking havoc on your insides. So here's the good news, because I know this is a lot of scary bad news, and it's crazy to even think that the higher ups aren't really looking out for us. But our bodies are amazing machines, and if we start to clear the pipes, so to speak, and start to reduce the amount of sugar and start to put more whole foods, more nutrient-dense food into our body, your body will actually start to fix itself. And in a lot of cases can reverse, even later in life. Don't ever think it's too late. You can start to reverse a lot of these things. Type 2 diabetes, the risk of heart disease, and there are tons of studies that even cancer can be halted and in some cases reversed. That's the power of what we put into our bodies. Now, in addition to sharing all these crazy statistics about sugar, it's like mind-blowing. I want to share with you just 3 simple steps that you can start doing today. Simple steps. Remember, small changes equal big impact. Don't let this overwhelm you. Know that you can fight this with both your consumer dollars and just with being a wonderful parent and now being educated. You have the knowledge. Now you have to put that knowledge into action. So the number 1 step, over about 44% to 50% of the sugar that is coming into our children's diet is coming in from sugary drinks. Now, before you think I'm just talking about Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, whatever they love to drink, I'm talking about concentrated fruit juice. I'm talking about those those pomegranate juices. Like, I was blown away. Go look at how much sugar are in those things. I'm talking about like vitamin water. Again, they are tricky and they are creative in how they label things and how they make it appear to be quote unquote healthy. But again, it's all about, which leads me to number 2. So 1 is reducing the amount of sugary drinks. Listen, even if you start with just cutting their juice with water. I used to do this when I still allow them to drink juice. We really don't drink juice at all anymore. It's just water. But I used to cut their juice with half juice, half water. And if you need to go 3/4 juice with 1/4 water, just to start to make it so that it's not shocking their system, so to speak, and you're not having to deal with a fight, then that's what you do to get where you need to get. But you need to slowly start to cut back on those sugary drinks. And then step number 2 is start to look at your nutrition labels. I'll be honest with you, I don't have any of those 60 names memorized as far as, the names that they're using to hide sugar, but look it up. write it down, print it out, put it on a piece of paper, keep a photo of it on your phone. Next time you're perusing your kid's favorite stuff in the aisle, just take a look. You will be surprised. Now here's more good news. As of 2021, they are making it mandatory that on the nutrition label, companies are going to have to put added sugar. Right now it just says sugar and it doesn't give you any percent, which is very interesting. It's one of the only things on the nutritional label that will not show you the percentage of your daily recommended allowance that it's actually, that it is. So as of 2021, some companies are already doing this. It has to show you the amount of added sugar, and it will also show you the percentage of your daily recommended allowance on there. So keep an eye out for that. And step number 3, and there's no way around this, ladies, you have to start making more stuff from home. You have to start insisting, even just, again, small things, small steps. Start making more of your kiddo sweets or snacks from home. And this is why I created the 7 ridiculously easy, healthy snacks your kids will love, because I knew that if my kids had their way, they'd be eating the honey buns and the donuts and all that other stuff. So I had to come up with ways that my kids had still sweet, sweet snacks, but that I felt good about. I knew exactly what was in them, and I knew it was such a better choice than a lot of the crap that's at the store right now. So I'm going to put the link in the description. As my last minute goodbye, if you are not checking out the PP3 Challenge, ladies, it is my most recent program that I am running. Listen, it helps with all of this stuff. There is pretty much zero, next to nothing when it comes to refined sugar in that program. Gluten-free, dairy-free, it's even plant-based, and you will be amazed at how easy it is, how good it tastes, and how much your kiddos will enjoy it. So both of those links will be in the description. Listen, I could go on for a long time about this, but I wanted to keep it not too overwhelming, kind of condensed, short and sweet. I will be back with more on this topic. If you have questions, let me know. Reach out to me. If this is all too overwhelming and you need me to break it down even more, let me know. I know it can be kind of a daunting, very just stressful topic, because our kids, unfortunately are becoming addicted to it. It's very hard to break them once they go down this rabbit hole, but it is possible. It can be done. Shiloh's proof. Shoot, I'm proof. I am a recovering sugar addict, and I still sometimes will go down that rabbit hole, but knowing what I know, I'm able to pull myself out, and you can too. So have a wonderful Thursday. I will be in touch soon. Thanks for listening, ladies.